Hello, I'm back with new batteries for my light, and I'm also back with another model comparison video. And this is of the Piedmont Boeing 727-200 and 737-200. And one interesting quirk that I already want to point out is these are from like two different times of Gemini Jets lifespan. Let's start with the big boy, the technically the newer of the two. So here we have the Piedmont logo. We have a bit of a model of the plane, usual stuff here. Plane climbing out. This model was made in 2006. It's a Boeing 727 with the Piedmont Airlines livery. Plane's registered as November 1647. Plane's powered by three Pratt & Whitney JT18-9 engines. And the plane was built in 1968 and delivered to Piedmont in 1983. We have our wingspan height, empty weight data. Cruise speed is 588 miles per hour. The range is 2,510 miles. And the seating is 145 in mixed class, 189 high density, which is pretty similar to the Boeing 737-800, except it can fly further. But now we take a look at the other plane, the 737-200, and we have our data on the back. It's just the older box art, This model was made in 2000. Also, I do need to note that Piedmont stopped its operations in 1988 or 89, as far as I know. So yeah, Boeing 737-200 from Piedmont. Construction line number. The registration is November 795 November. Plane's got two Pratt & Whitney JT18-15 engines, and the plane was built and delivered in 1982, which means it wasn't a second-hand plane, like the 727. We got our length, wingspan, height, empty weight data. Cruising speed is slower than the 727 545. The range 2,900 miles, pretty similar. And the seating is 150 mixed class, 120 in high density. Now, one thing I really want to point out, again, these are from two different eras, is we first can take a look at the noses. Kind of just bring them a little closer. Also, the 737 is a little damaged, so apologies for that. The design of the nose is very different, especially when it comes to cockpit glazing. Like for the glazing, prefer the older glazing where there's also glazing on the eyebrows. Here there's not, and the window glazing is much thinner and more curvy, so you can definitely tell there. And moving on to the 727, the windows, a lot of the detail is more fine. Like for the door, we have glazing around the peephole. For the door here, we don't. The glazing on the windows is thick, while the glazing on the windows is thin. But a lot of the details do have similarities. Like we have this name thingy, which I can't even read it. We also have this name thingy here, which I can technically read, but not well. Both do have a lot of detail. I mean, the liveries are pretty much the same. It's not much different there. But one major thing that is different is how they do the underbelly. Like for the 727, there is a lot of detail in regards to some sensor stuff. No landing gear doors, but we have a difference in how the doors are built. And the belly is silver. Ooh. Like these thick wheels. Built to hold. Then for 7237, it's small. There's no real big underbelly detail. I did kind of try to add a nose cone. Hope it worked out well. No money underbelly details, and it's like painted silver belly. I might want to, yeah. It's a painted silver belly. The doors are thinner, so yeah. Pretty much that. I do like the detail that I did for both these models, and if you really put them side to side at the end of the day, it would be hard to tell the difference. These two can be on a shelf together, and well, so which one is better? Let's for starters. Both of them are like two of my favorite aircraft, the Boeing 737-200 and 727. Like I like those series of aircraft. I personally love the 727 a bit more. But yeah, both are actually very good for their purposes as they have a very similar range. But back in the day, ETOPS was a thing, so the 737 couldn't fly where the 727 could. So both of them were suited for their roles. Boeing 727, longer range, ETOPS worthy operations with more passengers, and medium to short range for the 737-200. So both of them were suitable for their goals. What's also cool is both planes are still flying. You can't always see them, but a lot of them are still. But a best bet to see these two side by sides is going to Colombia because air secure operate the plane. Sam Chu posted a bunch of videos on that, so go check them out if you want. I'm not going to leave a link, but yeah. So yeah, that's basically all I have to add about these planes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm trying to now hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you guys can get me there, that would be actually very lovely. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I know we can do it. We've surpassed subscriber goals again and again and again, but 500 subscribers would be very cool by the end of the year, so thank you. Have a nice day. Peace.